There
That's
we
funny.
go.
Yay.
Oh, is that us?
Nope.
What's going on?
One more time.
Yay.
Hello.
Are we live?
Yes. I don't know if I can see
Say hi.
everybody.
Hi, hi, hi,
You
hi,
okay to
hi.
see everybody?
Here, Charlotte.
Tilly.
Listen.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Yes, please. I can't see you.
Oh,
I need to go
Okay.
sit down.
yeah, sorry. Uncle, can you get the fancy stuff?
Sure.
We're all
I'm
trying to
trying.
get it. What is it, Evelyn?
Oh, thank you, neighbor, for my seat.
All right, let's
Daddy
talk
for
about this week. We just wanted to jump on and tell you what we've been up to. You can see a little bit sneak peek up there.
Oh, it's been a wild one. Yeah, I feel like we're ill recovered from the time we put in out of town. Obviously, real life just keeps trucking along, and then Derek got sick.
Derek's been really sick.
And we felt kind of puny, and Shane's been out of town. So when we woke up early this morning, it was a real rally. But
Yeah.
thankfully, we've got good helpers.
I thought you were talking about the fact that 3 of us fell today.
Oh, we should
Oh,
mention that.
I was like, no, I haven't recovered from that either.
I know, we were like taking everything so slow. We're like, hey, like we're not on top of our game. Let's just go easy. Uh-oh. And yeah, we were like just taking it easy and still had Harlow tripped on the step, shinned herself.
Yep.
Rachel full fell.
Busted my hand.
Busted
Your
his
hand.
knee.
Oh, and you tripped and
Yes, he
I-
busted
and
his
busted-
foot.
and
My foot
punctured your
slipped
heel.
off, and yeah, it was gross. I'm not going to describe
yeah, it was a whole thing.
it.
It
I was like,
an
I'm
adventure.
done for the day.
Maybe we should move it closer
Yeah,
to
so
the
we
step.
just went really slow. The children worked and actually had a competition at one point,
We
won.
and we were super proud of them. They
Boys
had
won.
clearing behind us. You can see there's more space
The
between
girls
there's
could've
big piles of
protested.
brush.
I was
that
going to
they
say, you
cut.
can see the pile.
Yeah, that's not
Daddy,
the only
the
one.
girls
There's a
said it
few
was
of those.
fair.
So they got some brush cleared so we can get back and start seeing our trees and getting our trees as healthy as they should be. They did a great job on that.
It's very
Y'all
fun.
did boys against girls at one point.
Yeah, and the boys won. Very
The
proud.
girls made us breakfast and lunch. It was fantastic.
They made
I'm
breakfast
really
and
and
lunch,
hungry.
tasty.
and we cut all the brush for them so they
Mhm.
could have room.
Yep, that's true. Everybody.
Girls need room.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called space.
Space.
Girls need space.
Outer
There's
space?
there's a
And I need
difference.
cheese.
And I need outer space.
But yeah, so today we worked on getting some sheathing up. The guys just came back from picking up the last of our sheathing that we milled at our friend's mill.
Derek and Caleb Mill.
Oh, that Derek and Caleb milled. Caleb's just outside the frame. And yeah, so we just kind of got a feel for putting the sheeting on. It was different. I think we split teams. I was pregnant, so I didn't climb up the day that we roofed. Only Rachel had been up there.
Oh, you're talking about when
When
we
we were in class.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like a lot of our first time, like actually getting our hands on. She's
Yeah.
looking at herself.
She is. And making decisions too for ourselves.
Right. Like, how do we want it to go? Because it's natural material. So it's round logs, different shapes and sizes and angles. It's not square wood. So
And you can do it more than one way.
right. Yeah.
So-
So it's not as cut and dry.
That's because it's natural.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's because it's natural.
do you want me to tip it up so that the screen can see it for a second?
Do it. Yeah. Push it up. Perfect.
So,
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There.
Phone.
so that's
What's that? Is that
That's
Facebook
our life
or
is
YouTube?
good.
so that's what we got done today, and there's actually some over there too. You just can't see it. We've got about 2 strips done, and this is all stuff that Derek and Caleb milled. Oh, a good number of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting to use it, and we were thinking we were going to save it for a long time, and then like, no, you know what? We made all these decisions to do this, and
They can't see you. Come back up.
we kind of came to a consensus of I think we'd rather have an appropriate trial run because we really want this to be shaded, and we didn't want to spend a ton of money on it. And so we're using the materials that are on our land, except for that sheathing specifically that Derek got from a friend of ours. Get off of me. No, I'm good. So anyway, so this is great practice, and we're very interested to move forward and find out what we like and what we would consider mistakes, or even what we just don't like.
And we're still narrowing down home sites. We're getting closer to what we want. And didn't we get a question this week?
About permits, but I thought we had answered that.
I thought we got something else when we went to pick up our Azure standard order.
See, you're slow.
I don't remember. It's been a wild week. Yeah, we didn't. I mean, things didn't move as fast as any of us would have wanted this week. Like, we didn't like just knock out a bunch of stuff and feel really good about it. And that's gonna be life. Like, we're families. We have children. People get sick. People get hurt. We've got stuff going on. Yeah.
And plus, I mean,
Well, and everything just happens a little bit
traveling.
slower pace. too.
Traveling
Right,
affects your energy
yeah,
level.
like we're allowing for the interruptions because that's life. That they're not being
But to
interruption.
But to keep
She
going.
wants to
walk around.
You want to get down? She might get
You want mama. Yeah. So, but still showing up and saying like, hey, we might not get everything we want to get done, but we can still move forward and, take a few steps, baby steps. We keep moving every time. Okay. Yeah. So it was a slow week, but we kept on moving towards our goals.
This
Yeah.
is totally good to
Oh
see.
yes, that is true.
That's what I
This
tried.
is totally good to see because it's just represents another step forward in the process. And so you can visually see what is actually happening up there. You realize, okay, all right, we are making some forward progress. It doesn't have to be quick. It doesn't have to happen all in one day, although we'd like it to happen in one day.
That'd be cool.
Would have loved that.
But it's going to happen. And so just if it takes a couple of weeks for this roof to be completed, then so be it. But it's going to happen. And just being able to see it up there before your eyes, just reinforces that it's actually happening.
I was actually really used to going out of town for work and then coming back and Derek having a significant amount of work done and then pretending to feel bad about it. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't help.
That's called living your lie.
Yes. yes.
Welcome to truth, Shane.
Yeah. That truth is a lie.
But now you can get to say that you were out working while Derek was sleeping that one time.
Yeah, that
he
one
was
time.
sick and sleeping.
That
so
one time.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
good for those
Derek
moments
being
to happen.
sick has really slowed me down. It's really affected me.
But we have come across our first instance where we're wanting to check in with our building mentor and get a little guidance because this material is so strong and so sturdy because it's still left in its round state, but that sheathing is also very heavy. And so we're contemplating if we need a third support pole in the middle of these two posts because it's about 20 feet long and it was wiggling today. So
Yeah, and we know there's movement. There was movement when we did it in class, but
how
where's
much
the
should we
line?
allow for?
Yeah, where's the line of too much movement? Oh,
That's what I was telling Uncle Shane. But he
What?
wouldn't
Oh,
take
she
my
just wants to
advice.
I think she might want that.
I don't know.
you wouldn't take his advice?
I was telling him that
Uncle
he should
Shane.
say about
To the rescue.
Oh,
he
he
is.
just said.
Yeah, he is. Because we can't. Right, not right now.
I think no one wants my advice.
Yeah. So, do we want one post or two in the middle? Do we need them, or is it just how we
Oh.
perceive it?
I'll take her.
Anyways, it's so.
I'll take her.
And it's not that we don't.
Oh, goodness.
Well, frankly, we don't want to put one right in the middle of the deck if we don't need one. So that's kind of where we're at. So we're looking for someone else's opinion on it that has more experience. But
Really, that's all
Yeah.
for tonight.
yeah, no, it's
Everybody
a
is
super duper update.
tired. We're all wearing versions of green and blue.
What is going on here?
This place is
That's
amazing.
We're trying to be the sky and the ground.
I know. I think Janice is wearing a blue shirt today too.
We're trying to
So
be.
obviously, blue for serenity and calmness,
Serenity now.
or is that just sluggish energy?
There you go.
Trying
Yeah.
to be the
Green
earth.
for slug.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
trying to be the earth. We're trying to be nature.
But we hope that you keep on crafting a good life, because life is good, Joel.
All right. Y'all have a good evening.
And remember to keep crafting your good life.